Moving forward after a big change, it's all about focus. Have you caught Corona fever? And I owe a lot of people an apology.
Welcome to the Hopefulist, a daily talk show hosted by veteran broadcaster Wendy McClure. Join Wendy each day as she shares her life lessons that transformed her from perpetual pessimist to the ultimate hopefulist. The perfect morning show to get you caught up on the day's top stories while sharing insights that will lead to positive transformation and bring out the hopefulist in you. For more inspiration, visit hopefulist.com. And now, here's your host and hopefulist, Wendy McClure.
Well, hello there, and welcome to a Wednesday. It is March 11th, 2020, day 178 of Gotta Get On Ellen. The coronavirus, the panic, it's insane. I had not really planned to talk about this at any point in time, but it is really spilling over into everyday life at this point. Everybody's talking about the run on toilet paper and paper towels. Now, part of the problem, which I don't think, this is what was explained to me. So if I'm giving wrong information, then it's my game night girls' fault, not mine. Part of the reason there's a run on these items is the tube. The tube is made in China. This is what I was told. So it's not just about, you're seeing all these memes now where is the virus causing something that I don't know. Everybody needs, 2,500 rolls of toilet paper. No, it's not about that kind of panic. It's about the fact that they're just worried there's going to be a shortage in the future. Now, my thing is, can't we figure out somewhere in the United States where we can make these little tubes? I mean, can't we just figure it out? This is what we do in times of trouble. We come up with solutions. We figure out what we need to do to solve a problem. It doesn't seem like it should be that hard. Now, I just got a 20-pack of toilet paper not that long ago. Not opened yet. We got through a lot of toilet paper in this house, though, I gotta say. I go a lot more than I used to. I told you, I'm really good with drinking the water now, but that means I have to go to the bathroom every half hour. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, in the morning, it's like I can go maybe an hour or so, and then once I start, like every half hour. Every half hour. It's insane. So, that is part of the issue with the run on toilet paper and paper towels. There is a fear there will be a shortage in the future because all of the places around the world that produce these types of items are closed. Nobody's working. Italy is virtually shut down. Basically, the whole country shut down. I'm not sure how you're feeling about this. I'm not that concerned. There is, and again, it's just getting over to the U.S. Who knows how crazy it will get. But people die from the flu every year. Way more people than have died from the coronavirus here in the U.S. So far, granted, just making its way over. But, I don't know, be careful. Be careful. Wash your hands. I don't know. Don't get the masks. They're saying the only people that need a mask are the people who are sick. Don't take masks from people who really need them. Just my opinion, people. Just putting it out there. Meanwhile, the St. Patrick's Day parade has been canceled in both Philadelphia and Boston. I told you I have plans to go into New York City with a friend of mine to see a show. That's in about 2 weeks. We're starting to get a little concerned that will be canceled. I don't know. Kind of crazy. The fear did not stop people from going to the Flyers game, and that is some real close quarters, I can tell you that. I don't know. You got to take these things with a grain of salt. You got to just keep moving, people. Got to keep living. Keep doing what you do. Take the proper precautions. And, don't go coughing on people. Wash your hands. I even got some hand sanitizer the other night at game night. She's like, oh, I got some items in your little swag bag that you're really going to like. It's even icy flavored. Well, scented, I guess. It's not intended to be eaten. I'm not much of a hand sanitizer person because I feel it's very drying. I don't like the way it makes my hands feel. It makes them feel very dry. I'd rather just wash my hands and put some nice lotion on them. That's how I roll. But I do have some hand sanitizer. I have a nice foam one that my girl Libby had gotten me from Bath & Body Works. And I think it's a cherry blossom scented. I don't know the percentage of alcohol. I've been hearing it has to be 60% alcohol or more. But I thought maybe the foam hand sanitizer would be a little bit better than the liquid one. Wouldn't be as drying. Again, haven't really used it, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Or I'll sell it to you. $100. There you go. Get in touch. I'll sell it to you for $100 flat. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. I feel the need to apologize to a large group of people that I have been kind of bashing for a very long time. I've been bashing them a lot. And these are the people, and I'm still going to bash them, don't get me wrong. But these are the people that wear their PJs in public. Okay. I did not realize how much you just don't want to take these pants off. I've discussed before that up until this past Christmas, I don't really wear pajamas. I wear, stretch pants or, some sort of sweatpant or shorts in the summertime and a T-shirt to bed. That's what I wear. It's what I've worn for years. It's just my nightly outfit. And I typically wear, like the same pair of shorts. I'll wear them for a couple nights, put them in the wash, vice versa, same thing. I do wear a fresh shirt every night. But I bought these, like, fuzzy, it's not fleece, but, I know everybody knows that I'm talking about that little fuzzy material, some Christmas pants, because I was going to a couple of pajama Christmas parties this year. So I bought some Christmas pants. They're very festive. They have colored lights, like colored Christmas tree lights all over them. And they're darn adorable. I'll give them that. And so freaking comfortable. I literally am coming home and taking off my pants, putting on my pajamas the minute I get home. And it's a little embarrassing because, even if I don't plan on going anywhere, sometimes I see people. Like, I had gone somewhere. I believe it was last Thursday. I had somewhere to go. Got up, got showered, got dressed, went wherever it was I had to go. Cannot remember for the life of me. But I remember I came home, and it was early in the day. It was like noon. And normally I will keep my jeans on for, the rest of the day or what have you. But I'm loving these pajamas so much. I came in, I changed into my pajamas, and then my neighbors came down. And I was sitting on the porch, and I saw them pull up, and I got up, and I was like, oh, got my pajamas on. So they're probably thinking, I haven't even gotten out of my pajamas. Not that it should matter. I felt the need to explain. I came home. I thought, let me get a little comfortable. Put my pajama pants back on. And she said, hey, kind of a dreary day, raining a little bit, because I'd do the same thing. I fear the judgment that I spawn myself. But I will say this. I still have not worn them in public, except at the bagel store. I have worn them to the bagel store. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully nobody else will be there. So yes, I have done that. I will not go to Walmart in my pajamas. I might go to a drive-thru somewhere I don't actually have to get out of the car. Say if I'm, getting some food, or maybe I'm running to the library and throwing the book in the slot. Same thing with the post office. If I can just, put it in a little drive-up slot, then I might keep them on. Yesterday, I actually drove somewhere in my slippers. I got dressed, but I just had to go pick up a book up from a friend's house. So I kept my slippers on. She lived right down the street. Drove over, grabbed the book, came back home. Not a big deal. This is when you usually get into a car accident, though, and then you have to stand there and wait for the police in your slippers, right? But I do want to apologize to all of those people that I have judged all this time for wearing your pajama pants 24/7, because I've come to the other side. Like I said, I'm still not wearing them in public per se, aside from the bagel store. And, that doesn't really count. Of course, that's where it starts. It starts at the bagel store. Next thing you know, it's going to be Walmart. And then it's going to be to the doctor's office. And then I'm never taking them off. And, they look a little ridiculous, too, because they're Christmas pants. It's March. Hello. Got to get me another pair. A seasonal pair. A pair that will go with any season. But I do love these pajama pants. I do put them back on the minute I get home. Joe and I have this new thing now. This is why we're so goofy, and why we're so happy, because we do goofy things like this all the time. Joe started all of a sudden just announcing one day he was going to take off his pants. After he'd get home from work, he'd have dinner, be hanging out watching TV, and he'd get up and he'd just be like, all right, I'm going to go take off my pants. And I'm like, all right, go take off your pants. So now he announces it every night, and I do as well. We go back and forth, taking off my pants. And then we put, pajama pants on. We're not really just walking around pantless in the house. We have 2 big sliding glass windows that would not, nobody wants to see that. That's all I'm saying. So I was at my game night on Monday night. My husband really is pretty funny. I gotta give it to him. I was at my game night on Monday night. Starts at 5 o'clock. And Joe gets home typically around 5:30, depending on the shift he's working that week. But typically he gets home around 5:30. And I'm at game night, and it's probably around 6:30. And I have my phone on the table, and I get a text from Joe. And I really wasn't expecting a text around that time. And I look at the text, and it says, I'm taking my pants off. I wish I could have taken my pants off then, but I had to wait till I got home. But yes, I did want to just throw out a blanket apology to all the people that I have judged for wearing their pajama pants all the time. I still don't think it's appropriate to wear them in public, but I do understand the desire to never take your pajama pants off. I don't know what I'm going to do in the summertime when it's going to be too hot for these pants. I love them. Awesome. They're amazing. Speaking of summer, I came up with a topic because we've been having such spring-like weather. And you know me, I'm a summer girl. I love my summer. But I wanted to hear from you. Which do you prefer? Do you prefer spring or summer? Let's see. It seems to be pretty even. We've got a lot of summer people, a lot of spring people. I probably would have said spring before I lived here full time. Now, here is the main reason that I prefer summer just a little bit over spring. Now, I love the warm weather. Love me the warm weather. I want to sit outside all day. Granted, and I think it does come a little bit with age. You can't really tolerate it like you used to when you were young. But I can't get too hot. Kind of changing a little bit. This past 2 summers, I remember being extremely, extremely hot and wanting to go inside. In the past, I'm not going inside. It's summer. It's supposed to be hot. That's what summer's all about. Bring on the heat. I'm going to go outside and soak up nature. Soak up the sun. Sweat it out. That's right. But yeah, I think that when you get older, you have a less tolerance for it. But I do appreciate my shade a lot more than I used to. I do love spring for the fact that, as Jim says, everything comes alive again. So true. Love it. Love the flowers blooming. Love to see the color coming back in the grass. If you have grass, the leaves coming back on the trees. It's an amazing reawakening. The